one little thing goes wrong up here, I end up down there. So we just have to promise our families when we leave in the mornings that we are clued in, focused. Everything that we do is deliberate. We have a plan in our head, we'll execute it the way we want, and we'll get home safe, you know?
It's not natural, I don't think, for human beings to like heights. We're naturally afraid of it. So you're always overcoming fears every single day. And I think it takes someone that likes adrenaline, you know? I haven't met many good tree surgeons that aren't a bit mad. And that's just being honest. It's not an insult, it's honestly. Who wants to be 60, 70 foot up, pissing rain, sawdust down your back, you know, not knowing what time you're going to finish, not knowing what time you're going to get a bit of lunch. Yeah, it's a crazy job, but it brings so many benefits as well.
I suppose I got into the game years ago with a family friend. Jimmy was his name. He was an old veteran of the game. He needed a hand on a couple of jobs, just doing a bit of groundwork, and he was working with a female arborist at the time. She gave me a harness, and she got me into some small trees, and then from there it was just, you know, I just kept building on it, getting comfortable and building on it. Starting out this game, getting to a good level is hardship, but once you get to that level, you get the rewards from it, you know. If you're looking to get into this sort of game, you need to be ready for absolute hardship, for one, and you need to be willing to learn. You need to just have a long fuse. If you have a short fuse at this game, you won't last, because it's the most stressful thing ever.
All right, man. Woohoo!
I think for young guys and girls that might be a bit lost in life, this job could put you on the right path. It could sort you out, as in discipline, you know, be on time, work hard, listen. You have a purpose. You feel like you have a purpose, and the people around you, they're your brothers. You know, when you're with a crew long enough, you basically become brothers, and you look out for each other, and you teach each other. And when someone does something good, you tell them, you know, and they tell you. So it's a lovely bond you can create with the guys around you.
Like, sometimes it's hard to explain to people. Like, you come home, you do your day's work, you go home with your missus and your family. You know, how was your day? Yeah, it was grand. Yeah, like, you can't really go into much depth with it, like, because they have no idea of where you've been that day, like what you've actually experienced that day, the danger that you were in, the risks involved in what you're at. It's hard to put it into context for them sort of people. You just have to say, I had a good day, you know, had a great day, how was your day? You know, you can't really, it's hard to put it into context, you know, what we go through. You get jobs that you love and you have like 10 out of 10 fun, and then you get jobs that are misery. You have to be clued in. You have to be in the moment. You can't be elsewhere. You can't be thinking of the shit day you had yesterday. You have to be like in the moment. If you're in a bad frame of mind, stuff will go wrong up here, you know. And if something goes wrong, you're hurt.
Obviously, having a chainsaw is dangerous. People know that. And obviously big trees are dangerous, but I don't think they realise it's pretty much every day, all day. Even if you're only going up a 10-foot tree, you slip and fall and crack your head, you know. It's a very dangerous job, and I don't think people in depth realise how dangerous it is. And when you're not passionate about this job becomes even harder than it already is. So I actually feel for guys that don't have a passion for this job, because you're waking up every day knowing you're about to be killed for 8-9 hours. So if you don't have a passion, oh God, I don't know. I don't know if I could do it, no. I'd probably quit.
Like, where in 10 years time, I would like to be sort of given like teaching. I'd love to actually teach lads how to do this. Like, that to me would be a passion of mine. Like, if I could actually fall into a position where I was teaching lads how to, you know, do these things, that would be it. You know, I'd do that stuff for free nearly. I'd love it, you know what I mean? So like, to be able to do that in 10 years time or something like that would be the dream, you know?
You know, not many people know about it, and when they actually see it with their own eyes, they're amazed. So you get that, you feel like a bit of a superhero sometimes, you know, or a celebrity when you're up the tree and there's 4 or 5 people just staring up at you going, wow. So yeah, it gives you a good feeling. You know, you're doing something that not many people do. I've seen loads of young guys come in anyway from really bad backgrounds and completely turn it around and fall in love with what they're doing, because it's changed their life.